Welcome everyone. Today we will see how to create a VM in Azure using PowerShell commands. For this one, before this one, we will understand what is Azure PowerShell. Azure PowerShell is nothing but it's a set of commandlets for managing and administering Azure resources directly from the PowerShell command line. So if you are using Azure PowerShell commands mean we can create, modify, delete and manage Azure resources using the commands, PowerShell commands. It is designed to make very easy to learn and get started with, but provide powerful features for automation. So this PowerShell feature it is very this PowerShell comments it is very has the powerful feature to automate our task in Azure environment. So that can be the tools, the automated, we can build that automated tools that use the Azure Resource Manager model. So this is just an introduction about the Azure PowerShell. Next, we will see what is the difference between CLI and PowerShell. Both are command line tool only, so that both are cross platform which can be installed on Windows, Mac OS, Linux OS. So these both can run in Windows PowerShell, CMD command prompt, our normal command prompt, or Bash or other Unix shells. But what is the main point we have to notice, the note in the Azure CLI is CLI it is OS, it is a it can run inside a OS default shell. That means it can run in Windows PowerShell also automatically without need any efforts. We can assure CLI in Windows PowerShell also. And it is a binary. That is the main reason, and it is more flexible than Azure PowerShell. As we discussed, it can run on multiple OSs, and this CLI it will be easy to run in any OS. And then why we choose PowerShell? Why? Because it adds power, functionality, and flexibility to the Windows command prompt. So normally, as a Microsoft user, Microsoft Windows user, we will be very familiar with this command prompt tools and everything. So that PowerShell it is a enhanced it provides an enhanced experience by using this command prompt. PowerShell commands, which are known as commandlets, are the driving force behind its functional capabilities. From these commands, that improves overall Windows experience. That it will be very helpful in development work. In addition to commandlets, there are lot of parameters and methods that will help us to get the most of our scripts. That's why we are going with PowerShell. So as most of us we are using Windows power machines only. So Windows OS machines only. So this PowerShell it will give an enhanced experience using the PowerShell commands, and it will help us to create a development environment, particularly in Azure. It will give a lot of modules and parameters and methods to get it our automated task very simple and easy. So that's why we are going with the PowerShell. So next, we will understand how to run a PowerShell script in Azure. We can use Azure PowerShell to use run command capabilities to run PowerShell scripts against a agent inside the Azure VM. We can now in our demo also we are going to use our PowerShell commands in Azure VM only. So it will that guest agent will inside the VM. In that we can use the PowerShell commands to create a resource or manage a resource, or we can use this run this command directly from Azure Cloud as well. So in Azure Cloud Shell also we can run these commands. And what is the difference between Azure PowerShell and normal Windows PowerShell? Azure PowerShell is a basically extension of Windows PowerShell. It lets Windows PowerShell users control Azure's robust functionality. So from this command line, Azure PowerShell programmers use a preset scripts called commandlets to perform complex tasks like provisioning VMs and creating any cloud services. That's the main key feature of Azure PowerShell. So any cloud resources that can be managed by the Azure PowerShell commands. So and next, what is Azure PowerShell modules? So these automated tasks and provisioning VMs, everything that can be created using the PowerShell modules. So Azure PowerShell module is nothing but set of commandlets. First, commandlet is a set of commands, and PowerShell module is nothing but it's a set of commandlets for managing Azure resources directly from PowerShell. So it provides powerful features for automation that can be leveraged for managing our Azure resources in the context of CI/CD pipeline. While we are integrating with CI, our tasks into CI/CD pipeline means that time we can use the PowerShell commands that will make our processes very simple and comfort. So that's why we are going with Azure PowerShell. So let us understand the uh, PowerShell modules with its noun prefix. So for each resource type, Azure PowerShell has its own module and noun prefix. If we want to create a resource group, so we have to go with the PowerShell module AC resources and AC resource group. If you want to manage or create a virtual machine means we have to go with the PowerShell module AC compute and its noun prefix would be ACVM. If you want to create a storage account, that module would be AC storage and its noun prefix is AC storage account, and key vault is AC key vault and this non prefix it's the same, and AC key vault, and web application AC dot websites and pronoun prefix would be AC web app. SQL databases would be AZ SQL and its non prefix would be AZ SQL database. These are all the list of PowerShell modules with its noun prefix. So let us create a VM. Inside a VM, we are going to create a VM inside the VM using the PowerShell commands. Let us do in our demo. So I am going to my portal and log. I have created one Windows VM with the OS 2000 Windows Server 2019 data center version. So if we want to run our PowerShell script means we have to go with the 2016 or 2019. Then only it will be easy for us to run our PowerShell commands. Below than that it is not supporting. So we have to go with this Windows Server edition. So let us connect with VM. Once the VM is ready, next we have to go to our local server and we have to switch off this security configuration, because when you are connecting our Azure portal from using the PowerShell command, means sometimes this security configuration will let us not to do this one. So let me switch off this configuration. So next we have to go to the Windows PowerShell with the administrator mode. So what we have to first do, as an administrator mode in this, we have to install the Azure modules. First step, we have to install the Azure module. So for that one, I am giving the command install. So if we know the command, we can type. Otherwise, we can using the tab we can get the command also. The if you understand this one, so it will be automatically, if you press the tab means it automatically give the comments. So just a minute, I will increase the font size. So install module, and we have to, usually we have to follow this. If you are installing any using the module means we have to give in this format only. A caps and a Z small. So it is the correct format. But anyhow, it is not a case sensitive one. So better if you it will be easy to understand that we are using this module. So next is we are allow globular comment we have to give, which is we to allow the all module, and if any error, scripting error, so this allow globular will manage those uh, comments. So that's why we are using that warnings. It will override the warnings and force the parameters. So that's why we are using the allow globular comment. And we will be using this command. We will install our module. So enter. It will take time at least 3 to 5 minutes to install all the module. We have to get the tell the prompt, we have to say yes, and then next step we have to import our module also. So it will install the packages, what are all the packages inside the module AC. So we can see from alphabets A to Z, all the packages, it will be installed one by one. Once done, it will give to the next, give us the next command line. So then we have to import our module. So it is done. So next what we have to do, we have to import our module. So for that one I have to give the command like this. It will also take few minutes to get it done. So now it is imported. So next we have to give the command connect to our account, to the this one we have to, if you we can, this is the command, and we have to give the tenant ID here. Our tenant ID of our Active Directory we have to give it here. For I just copied that ID. This is my tenant ID. So I'm copying it and I'm using it here. So which will take us to the give the user details and password. So let me give that one. My Azure portal Active Directory details I'm giving. So it will be verified and it will be giving the details, which account and the subscription name and with the tenant ID and which environment. So next this is my one of my subscription. If I want to work with multiple subscription, means if I want to modify my subscription to another one, I have to give the command like a set AC context, set AC context command I have to give, and the subscription name I have to give like this subscription, and within the quotes my subscription name I have to give MSDN. This is my another subscription name. So this is the subscription I am currently in. So let me check that one also. Select subscription. So I can see the which is subscription I am in. So next what I have to give, if I want to create a if I want to select the particular resource group, I can give the command like if particular resource group and its location means I can give the command like get, this is the get module command, and it will give us the appropriate thing we are requesting. So get resource group type, select resource group name, comma location. If I give this means it will give us the what are all the in this in my subscription, what are all the resource group and its location it will be giving to us. So next comment, we can filter next we can particularly select only the location name. If I want to give, then that one also we can done, we can do that one. So for this one let me give the comment here. By using particular location, if I want to give means we have to give the comment where object within the curly braces I have to give this comment dollar underscore dot location hyphen equal. For this one I have to give the comment equal, and I have to say the location name east US. If I give means, so it will give the resource group which is in East US. It will give this resource groups. We can see this is in East US, and this network watcher also is in East US, and demo RG is also in East US. So these are all the resource group which is in East US. For this to get this one, we have to get this command. We have to type this comment, and next we will see how to create a resource group and VM in using the script. Let us give. For this we have to go to the new module, and we have to give easy and new resource group, new hyphen resource group, and name resource group name. I am giving the resource group name as test RG, and the location also we have to specify. These are all the parameters without missing we have to give. So location I am selling West US, So now a new resource group in the region West US it has been created, and if we want to create a new VM in this means we have to give the command. This is the command to create a new VM, and here we have to mention the resource group. These are all the parameters we have to give. Resource group name, which is test rg, and the location, and the location name, and the name of the VM. I will give as test VM, and we have to select the image. Image is our OS we have to give. So we can, if we type no, all the VM edition would be there, so we can select the edition which we want. So I am selecting the Windows 2019 data center edition. So this is the command to give the VM, create the VM. So after this it will be asking the credentials to be submitted. So let me give the credential also. So new size value has been provided, and the VM will be created with the default size standard D2 SV3. So this is will be with the default size. We can, if we want to alter the size means we can alter it too. For that one we have to know the comments to be submitted. So the creation process it is undergoing. So let us wait to create the resource, and let us see in our portal. Using the iteration and conditions, we can create multiple by looping methods in the common programming. Whereas using the looping method, how we will create multiple instances. Similarly, using one for if loop, we can create multiple resources using, if you want to create 10 virtual machines or 10 storage accounts, we for 1 to 10 create these resources. Like that command we can give, and create our resources at one time, multiple resources at one time. So now the VM is ready, so we can see here which resource group it is and the subscription, VM ID and name, all the details will be provided here. Let us check in the portal also. So let us go to our resource group. This is the test RG which is created in the subscription MSDN and West US subscription, West US region. So next is our VM, test VM, which is running in East US. So we have to mention the VM location also. So we missed to give it. So if you mention the region also, so that would be taken in the same particular. But the resource group we can see as the West US resource group. And in addition to this, PowerShell script. This is how we have to create our VM using the PowerShell. In addition, to this, we can manage our resources using this commands. There is one more feature for Azure PowerShell, which is we can create our resources using the ISE, Windows PowerShell ISE, that is PowerShell integrated scripting environment. So this also we can create. So let us go as a run administrator. See, this is the scripting mode, and the comments will be already ready-made. We can use it from here. So if we want any comment to be added, we can click and we can mention the name and we can run it here. So this is the um, comments we have, and if you let me show you, if I want to add connect comment. So I can insert the comment also here, and script also we can bring it here, and we can run the script also here, and we can run our comments from this mode also. Okay, so this will be our script editor, and this also our script pan, we can use it here. So if we run and we can save our comments, it would be giving us a easy process. It will make our process simple using the ready-madely available comments listed in the right side of our right side to our script mode. If you are familiar with these, no, so we can use this PowerShell commands to manage multiple automation tasks very easily, and we can do the same using the Cloud Shell also. For this one, we can go to Cloud Shell. For this one, as usual, we have to create the storage account. So let us say create storage. So this PowerShell method, PowerShell, we have to select. We can open a new session in another tab also. So similar install module, every common comments what we have used here. Same thing we can use if we want to connect. So like this, we can connect to our subscription, and we can save our scripts also from in this cover Cloud Shell prompt also. So this is the demo for creating our Azure VM using the PowerShell comments. We can with the enhanced feature of a PowerShell. We can do lot of thing by practicing over on it. So hope this video would be useful for you. So please share your comments and likes in this for this video. Thanks for watching. Let us see some other concepts in Azure in our next video. Thank you. Bye for now.